You probably clicked on this video to find out how to make music in Minecraft. You'll be getting a deep dive into it because we will be discussing how note blocks themselves work, and then we will also look at how to turn them into a song. A note block is a block that when hit or powered, plays a music note. You can craft it by putting one redstone in the center and wood all around it in the crafting table. Once you have crafted your note block, you have a whole new world that is open up to you. First, I'm going to cover the different instruments you have available to you, starting with the wood blocks, which is your stringed bass. And then you have your sand block, which is snare drum. Glass is your clicking sound. Stone is a bass drum. Gold blocks is a bell. Clay is flute. Packed ice is chime. Wool is guitar. Bone block is xylophone. Iron block is vibraphone. Soul sand is your cowbell. Pumpkin is didgeridoo. Emerald is square wave, also known as 8-bit. Hay bale is banjo. Glowstone is electric piano. And then you have the classic one, air block, which is harp. After you pick out what instrument sounds you like, you can also change the note that is being played. You can do this by clicking on the note block. Each click moves the note up by one semitone. If you don't know much about music, then this will get confusing. To help you keep track of which note you're on, there's a link in the description that will give you the texture pack that I'm using, and this will help you so much. As mentioned earlier, each click you make on a note block will rise the note by one semitone. A semitone is just a half step. One other thing to note is that notes are labeled by letters. Things like G, A, B, and C are all notes. If you go a semitone up from each of those, you get G sharp, A sharp, C, and C sharp. You may be confused what happened to B sharp, but I don't make up the rules, that's just the way it is according to music. If you go up by just one more semitone, then you will have done a full step up from the original setup, giving you A, B, C sharp, and D. Here's a graph to help you make sense of all that. If you play a piano, this might look familiar to you. Okay, that's how you pick your sound and tune your block. Now, how do we turn that into a song? First, we need to get the timing right. To do this, we have another tool at our disposal, redstone. Redstone will be used to help carry a signal to get the timing for each note correct. To show you, I put together an example for you right here. First, press the button on this side, and it'll power this redstone, which will then hard power this note block. Then the signal will be carried over from this repeater and power the next set of blocks. To make the timing even longer, you can chain repeaters like this. And with that, you can make a song just like this. As you may have vaguely been able to tell, that was just a little piece of the Jaws theme. I do have a little cheat here that you can download. There is a third-party software which takes MIDI files and converts them to a note block line. From there you can export it or follow the program and build it hand by hand. Here is an example of it using the Tetris theme. If you don't have sheet music and don't have the program, then you will need to try and do it by ear. If you don't already have a musical talent, this might be a little bit difficult for you to start with, but I will show you how to do it and hopefully that'll help. Alrighty, here I'm ready to start my ear playing here. So to start off, just put a button on the side of the block and then put a redstone leading into the block here. And then we need to get our first note. So I think I've got my song picked out. So it's going to be It's pretty close to that. So then you kind of just guesstimate with the repeater. You'll play with that a lot. And then my next note is going to be, so it's it's close there, so we're gonna play it. Do do. I'm off pitch. Do do do. And let's see. Somewhere around there. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing the rest of this. And you guys can see how long this takes. Ready and go. Okay, I would like you guys to listen to it now and guess what it is. Now if you want to get fancy, then you need to learn how to chord, which I'm not going to get into in today's video. However, if you are wanting to do that, just look up how to make a chord on a piano and figure out what notes go with what. So in this case, a D is your root note, so you would figure out how to make a D chord as well, and then you would add whatever complements it. So before I leave you today, I want to also ask once again, what song did I do with the note blocks? Leave your guess in the comments. If you found this video helpful, consider touching the like button. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.